Well, beginning the bulletin with the breaking news that is coming in as of now, moments after the sentencing in the Jayalalithaa disproportionate asset case. A massive march is taking place near the Bangalore Special Court by AIADMK supporters. Meanwhile, just a few kilometers away, the police have rounded up and detained protesting supporters. Tension as far as the state of Tamil Nadu is concerned, and also now in the city of Bangalore, where AIADMK supporters are protesting against this verdict. TS Sudhir, Editor South, is now joining us for more on this. Sudhir, what is the situation outside the court? We have seen these visuals of hundreds of these supporters marching towards the court.
Well, many of the AIADMK leaders and cadre members who had gained entry into the special court, they came out. One of them extremely emotional. In fact, many of them were seen shedding tears.
Sudhir, stay on with me. We are getting a reaction from the Congress party. Abhishek Manu Singhvi is now speaking.
Immediate situation is clearly under the law as it stands and under the Supreme Court judgment, which has held the earlier law to be unconstitutional, that there is a vacancy in the office of the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. As you know, like nature, politics abhors a vacuum. So clearly, while judgments have no political implications, the consequences of judgments will have and do have political implications. But for that, we have to wait and see how events unfold. देखिए, राजनीतिक पार्टी की हैसियत से किसी निर्णय पे कोई टिप्पणी करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. सिर्फ इतना कह सकते हैं कि जहाँ तक निर्णय का सवाल है, हम ये सुनने में आया था कि कई प्रयत्न किए गए बार बार कि निर्णय न हो, लेट आए, विलंब हो. कई बार उच्चतम न्यायालय ने खारिज की ऐसी प्ली. अब जो एक चीज़ सामने आती है वो ये है कि कानून के अंतर्गत इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं, कोई दो राय नहीं हो सकती कि उच्चतम न्यायालय के निर्णय के बाद और पुराने कानून को निरस्त करने के बाद आज की स्थिति ये है कि तुरंत इमीडिएटली ये स्थान खाली हो जाता है, रिक्त हो जाता है. संवैधानिक पदासीन व्यक्ति आगे नहीं चल सकता. हाँ, अगर कोई इससे ऊपर का अपील का कोर्ट न्यायालय कन्विक्शन को ही आंतरिक रूप से स्थगित कर दे, आंतरिक रूप से स्टे दे दे, तो बात दूसरी होती है. लेकिन हमको इसके लिए रुकना पड़ेगा. जैसा मैंने कहा कि न्यायिक निर्णयों का कोई राजनीतिक कंटेंट नहीं होता, ये बात भी सही है. लेकिन उतनी ही सही ये बात भी है कि न्यायिक निर्णयों का कई परिणाम राजनीतिक हो सकते हैं.
Let me go across to my colleague T.S. Sudhir, who is joining us live from outside the Bangalore court. Sudhir, sorry for that interruption. We are getting political reactions on that. What is the situation on the ground, as you were telling us that there are hundreds of supporters, those who are marching towards the court?
Well, no, these are party leaders and cadre who had come out of the court, obviously in a very dejected and disappointed frame of mind. One of them shouting slogans, hurling the choices of abuses on Karunanidhi. So the DMK leader really becoming the target as far as the AIADMK cadre is concerned. Just to bring you up to speed with what is happening inside the prison, we are told that Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalithaa has been taken for a medical checkup, following which she will be admitted to hospital. That's a procedure which is followed before anyone is actually taken inside prison. All the ministers, MLAs, MPs who had actually gained entry into the special court coming out, refusing to speak to the media because they do believe that this is a black day as far as the AIADMK is concerned. Very, very dejected because they do realize that what they call the DMK's politics of revenge has actually caught up with them. They have managed to deal a very heavy blow as far as the AIADMK is concerned, because not only does Jayalalithaa cease to be Chief Minister, she also goes behind bars, and number three, and much more damaging, is the fact that she will not be able to contest the 2016 Assembly election. So the AIADMK will really need to look to nurture a different kind of leadership which would still be loyal to the AIADMK Supremo, and how Jayalalithaa actually manages to control the party from behind bars is going to be the big question mark and the biggest challenge as far as AIADMK is concerned.
Javed, bringing that question to you, of course, this will it will be a huge challenge for the AIADMK to revive from here. We have seen many political parties with a supremo, with a supreme leader in charge of everything. will AIADMK be able to spring back from this? Because now she will not be able to fight elections. She will no longer be the chief minister, and she will have to remote control everything with limited access from behind the bars.
This is the biggest challenge to the DMK after the death of MGR. It is an existentialist challenge, and they'll have to summon every sinew of energy they have to survive this. This is by no means an easy task. Jayalalithaa will not be there to guide them on a day-to-day basis. She might remote control, but she will not be able to run the affairs. And the manner in which this party is structured, it revolves around Jayalalithaa, the personality of Jayalalithaa. And therefore, without Jayalalithaa in place, there is, and you know, also given the structure, there is no second command, third line, fourth line, fifth line. It's just Jayalalithaa all the way. So now they will have to reinvent themselves, and that will by no means be a very easy task.
Let me go back to Sudhir on this. Sudhir, of course, everybody talking about the fact that it will be difficult for AIADMK to have a second leadership. It will be all dependent on Jayalalithaa to pick up who will be in charge. But any word about the probables? Who are the front runners now to become the chief minister of Tamil Nadu?
Sir, this side, sir.
Well, it seems that we've lost that connection with Sudhir. We're trying to get back the connection. Javed, coming to you on that similar question, who will the probables now? I mean, it basically is Jayalalitha's whims and fancies, whosoever she wants, but any word on the probables as far as the chief ministership of Tamil Nadu is concerned?
Look, there are any number of names doing the rounds, but as always happens in this case, they usually pull out a rabbit. Somebody probably who we don't know about. There's the name of a former chief secretary doing the round. The call will certainly be Jayalalitha's. I'm sure she's factored all this in. I'm sure she was aware that there is a strong possibility that she might get convicted, and therefore she must have factored this in, already shortlisted who should succeed. Yeah. A succession plan must be in place. Now, how this plays out is going to be a big challenge.
Absolutely. Let me go across to Srisha, who is joining us from Chennai. Srisha, what's the sense on the ground? A massive defeat, a blow for AIADMK. Their cadres must be extremely angry and also disappointed.
Yes, exactly, Ankit. The cadres are extremely disappointed, and there is the normal life in Tamil Nadu has come to a standstill. The malls have been shut, the theatres have been shut, and a lot of establishments have down their shutters, and a lot of small shops in the city, not only in Chennai but also in the districts. They have burnt buses. So, of course, there is a lot of violence has been happening in Tamil Nadu as soon as this news broke out. And now with the quantum of punishment being announced, it's only getting worse. And also they have about several people have been injured in all these clashes. And right now I'm standing right outside Karnataka, these residents, the DMK chief, where the AIADMK cadres and the DMK supporters had indulged in a clash, and there was also a lot of people who were injured. Even the public was injured, and the public vehicles were damaged in this particular incident. So normal life has been disrupted because of this particular case that I can tell you. This is the situation in Tamil Nadu after the case that has come out, because it's going to be very crucial for the DMK, in fact, to come out of the ashes, because they did not do well in the last two elections. So having said that, this is going to be an advantage for the DMK. So there is a lot of jubilation outside the DMK chief's residence. Back to you.
Well, of course, now all eyes would also be on the law and order situation in Tamil Nadu. But this massive verdict that has come against Jayalalithaa, 4 years imprisonment and 100 crores fine, what are the implications of this verdict? What kind of an immediate effect will it have? Let me take you through on this plasma. Of course, she will have to step down as the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. It's 4 years and imprisonment, and now according to the new law, she cannot no longer can function as the chief minister. She also gets disqualified as the MLA for the next 6 years. She's disqualified from the membership of any house, and and for the next 6 years, she cannot fight any election. Now, a loyalist, of course, will replace the Chief Minister, her as the Chief Minister. This will, a lot of people are talking about. There are many dark horses, a few older names, but it all depends on who Jayalalithaa wants to be at that seat. And massive ramifications as far as the political equations in Tamil Nadu is concerned. It might come as a shot in the arm for the beleaguered DMK. Impact also would be on the political fortunes ahead of the 2016 assembly elections. Jayalalithaa would no longer be able to campaign as effectively, and of course it was her charisma that got AIADMK the number of seats and the massive victory. Now, in her absence, there will be a political opportunity for revival as far as the main opponent DMK is concerned. If they are able to put their house in order, this will be a massive opportunity for them. Let me go across to TS Sudhir, Editor South, who is joining us from outside the Bangalore court. Sudhir, sources, and also it's a standard practice from politicians once they find themselves in this kind of a spot of trying to go to a hospital complaining of health reasons. But this was also the line of defense, her health. Are you hearing something of this sort from AIADMK chief also?
Well, what has happened now is that she has been taken to the medical center, which is inside the Bangalore Central Prison premises, and she will obviously have to undergo a medical checkup as is mandatory for any prisoner, and after which she goes inside prison. So that is what is happening. But yes, the fact that Jayalalithaa is severely diabetic is a matter of concern for her party members. They are not sure what kind of medical facilities are available for her inside the Bangalore Central Prison. Of course, most likely she will get some kind of a first-class prisoner status given her stature as the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. But yes, her health remains a concern, but at the moment she has not been hospitalized. She has been taken for a regular medical checkup that is mandatory and compulsory before any prisoner is taken inside the central jail. Ankit?
Trust Sudhir and our entire team in South to bring you latest minute-by-minute update on this big political story. Of course, we will keep an eye on this.